The issue is quite clear that it's very difficult to find an asset class that is not fairly priced or even more than fairly priced. So naturally, clients are really looking at, they are constantly thinking about downside risk, keep a good level of cash on the side to step in when you see corrections, because what we see, although volatility has been quite constant, low, but with big spikes from time to time, and in some cases we had very good opportunity for clients to step in and take advantage of that. So, but generally speaking, diversification is the way clients look at the matter right now, avoiding concentration. No matter how appealing is a sector or a story, being gold or being AI, being any asset class, you want us to really pay attention not to overly expose itself to one of them.
But in other words, your clients, they're bracing for a potential correction.
I think that when you look at, it's fair to say that clients are looking at the current situation, not only from a market standpoint of view, the complexity on the macro level, and the complexity on the geopolitical side, basically are leading investors to look for diversification and prudence in certain areas.
Let's talk about some of the cracks that have appeared in the private credit side. First Brands, the collapse, you have no balance sheet exposure, you have fund exposure when it comes to asset management. Do you see any regulatory implications down the road, and do you see a wider systemic issue here?
No regulatory consequences. I mean, for us, for sure, when I look at what happened, it's clearly, although it's very unfortunate when clients, basically suffer losses, they were strategy that were, high yield strategy with full disclosure, no breach in investment policies, and therefore what we are doing right now is to just help, clients to basically contain the losses and get the best out of this. I think that, when you look at private markets in general, they have been growing very much in the last few years. Private credit, which has a very important function in our not only in the asset allocation, but also in funding the economy. The vast majority is of good quality. But of course, maybe there are areas where they are more vulnerable to economic downturn. We haven't seen an economic downturn, a significant one, for a while. So we're going to have to see how these asset classes perform in such a scenario. But in general, I don't see any sign of stress across the board that would make me, busy or thinking about a problem.